Welcome to our 2020-2021 graduation ceremony. Needless to say, this is an unusual year, and I don't have words to thank all of the team members and parents and students who made this possible. It has been quite a ride. Parents who sacrifice their time and effort assuring their children's success, teachers, teacher aides who learn and improve daily on the way that they were delivering the academics, and they dedicated hours to secure your students' success. And of course, a big thank you and recognition to our students. I do believe there was not a waste of an academic year. They learn a lot, but at the same time, they learn new skills, technological skills that are going to help them throughout the years to come. But they sacrifice a lot. They sacrifice a year of social interaction with their peers, and that's too much. So we'll be back stronger and better, and I can't wait for next school year in August to open the doors to all of you and have you back in school. Finally, this year Draw Academy celebrates its 20th anniversary. This is our 20th year we opened since 2001. So before we go to recognize teachers and students' accomplishments, help me celebrating these 20 years of hard work, and help me thanking all members of this team, some who are no longer with us, some who came for a few years, but thanks to all of them throughout the years, we were able to make what Draw Academy is today. Thank you. So yes, happy birthday, Draw Academy, 20 years. We're doing this here because the school is celebrating its 20th year, and this sign as well, having here for 20 years. So thank you, thanks for everything. It has been a ride of a lifetime. I appreciate everything. But we're gonna go now to the real heroes of this operation, our teachers. Thank you. And now our 6th and 7th grade team, Miss Perla Aguirre.
Hello, dear class. Today is the day that everyone has been waiting for. It has been an honor to be your teacher this school year, and I couldn't be more blessed. Thank you for being the most kind-hearted students that have taught me so much. I will forever cherish all of our memories. This school year was challenging but not impossible, and for that, we have learned so much. Your hard work and perseverance will take you far in life. Never ever forget what makes you unique. Ahora una pequeña frase en español. El éxito en la vida no se mide por los logros, sino por los obstáculos que superas. Dear class, you've made it. I am grateful for every single one of you, and I will see you next year. Love you and take care, Miss Perla.
From our 6th and 7th group, Miss Lori Ann.
Hi everyone, this is Miss Lori from 6th and 7th. I wanted to briefly say thank you to all of our parents that supported us this year. It definitely was trying for all of us, and without your support we definitely wouldn't have made it. To my class of 2021, it has been a struggle, but also a pleasure to have goofed around with you, gotten serious, and taught you all this year. At the beginning of the school year, I was quite unsure about how the year would flow, but you guys have definitely made it memorable. I've enjoyed our one-on-ones, the exchange of pictures, our candid moments, and screenshots you guys took of me while giving instruction. But most of all, by our rapport, I'm glad that I made some kind of impact on you all. I, as always, and only want the best for you, all of you, to overcome obstacles and to find a way to succeed. Not to give up when things get tough, because this year was tough and we made it. And we made it successfully. I'm so glad to have been your teacher this most trying year. I've learned to stalk, and some of you I've stalked like I've never stalked anything before. I've watched you learn, I've watched you go MIA, fight the process, grow, change from day to day. And in all those, I hope that the little things that I've done, I've helped you in some sort of way, because that alone makes me happy. At the end of our time together, after everything that we've shared and all the memories that we've made, I'm sad to see the 7th graders go, but I'm still elated to see what next year has in store for us. To a great year and a much deserved summer, and with all my love and best wishes, have a great summer and see you next year. Bye.
For our 6th and 7th grade class, Miss Prathana Prathi Durgam.
There's a saying, you learn to do by doing. In the same way, you learn to distance learn by distance learning. You learn to hang out in Google Meet, in our Google Classroom. You learn to Jamboard with some freckle. You learn to Google Docs and Google Slides. You also learned how to manage your time and your assignments. You learn to take responsibility for your own learning. You also learned how to take care of yourself and prevent COVID-19 by staying safe at home. You learned to help your siblings, help them with their learning, and take care of any pets or things you had to do at home. You learn much more than you realize. Never stop learning. Good luck, 7th graders. Bye-bye, 7th grade, and hello, 8th grade. You will do great. And remember, your teachers are always here to always support you and love you. And we want nothing more than to see you succeed.
Also from our 6th and 7th class, Miss Jacqueline Gray.
Hello, my class. You made it. You spent almost an entire year online, and I am so proud of you. They're going to be writing about this in history books. You'll be able to tell your kids and your grandkids that not only did you live through it, but you thrived through it. Next year is going to be completely different. You're going to be able to take all of your experiences and move forward with them and move into the world as a new and improved person. I couldn't be more proud of y'all. Congratulations. You did it. Yay.
6th and 7th graders, Miss Lydia Gwen.
Dear my students, the school year 2021 has come to an end. To every one of us, this has been a very special year. This is the first time we heard of the world pandemic. It's also the first time we have to do online school. This year, we reached our potential. We discovered new things about ourselves. And the most important thing is, we never give up even in the most difficult time. To my 7th grade, it has been a wonderful journey after spending 2 years with you. I will miss you a lot, and I wish you all the best next year. Remember to come visit me sometime. To my 6th grader, we haven't had the chance to see each other in person, but we always connected somehow. That's why I cannot wait to see you next year. Good luck everybody, and enjoy your summer.
Finally, 6 and 7, Miss Sonia Salgado.
Hey guys, big shout out to all of you. Thank you so much. We made it this far. Believe it or not, this is the end of this very difficult year for everyone. I thank you from the bottom of my heart of everything you have done, of your effort, your resilience, everything you have grown so far this school year. I personally like to thank you for being patient with me because, as you know, all this online challenge was not easy for either one of us. I really thank you for that, and I greatly appreciate. I have seen a group of students that came not knowing a lot of what we know now, technology-wise, and look at you guys, all the things that you can do. You guys are amazing. I thank you all, my 7th graders. I wish you the best. You guys will rock. I know that you guys will be the best in everything you can do. And for my 6th graders, well, you're stuck with me for 1 more year. So I'll see you in August. Bye.
So, the winner of the Principal's Award for 6th and 7th grade is, Ms. Beistegui, please.
The name of the student is Vanessa Johnson.
Vanessa. Congratulations. Good work. Bye. Thank you. And the other winner of the Principal's Award for 6th and 7th grade is, Ms. Beistegui.
The name of the student is Amy Garcia.
Amy. Te felicito, Amy. Dear parents, in these unusual times, I can't end this year without talking about COVID and vaccines. Since the first day of this pandemic, back in March 2020, I have informed you with scientific-based factual data. I sent you surveys, science articles, doctors' opinions, and everything I could get my attention to help you educate as much as possible so you could get an informed decision based on facts and data. I also said since day one, almost 1.5 years ago, that in my opinion the only thing that would give us a way out of the pandemic was a vaccine. We now have a vaccine, and another battle has started with people who, for no other reason than fear not sustained by millions of doctors worldwide who support the vaccine, have decided not to get it. All this time, and against every single argument I heard, I presented a solid science-based counter-argument. As of today, according to data collected by Bloomberg, the biggest vaccination campaign in history is underway. More than 1.84 billion doses of the vaccine have been administered in 176 countries. In the US alone, 294 million doses have been given so far. But I still hear people state that they want to see what happens before reaching a decision. The worst part of this is that if we don't get a higher number of vaccinated people, the virus has ample room to mutate, and we will see a higher rebound. Consequently, more people will get sick and more people will die unnecessarily. Furthermore, we're lucky to live in a country where vaccines are available. Most countries around the world do not have the luxury to reject the medicine that can save our lives or our loved ones' lives. For example, for measles, 94% of the population must be immune to stop massive transmission. For COVID, while still it is early to determine with exactitude, it's estimated that it has to be over 70%. Today, only 40% of the US population is vaccinated, and the non-vaccinated are not willing to do it due to simple fear. This means that people who do not get vaccinated are helping this pandemic to continue. For the past 20 years, Draw Team and myself have been successfully educating and protecting your children daily. You bring your children daily for us to do this. You trust us. For the past 20 years, you have trusted us in every decision that affects the future of your child and your families. I am asking you to do the same, to trust us one more time. We must, all of us, do our part to end this nightmare. It does not depend on just a few, but all of us. Do it again today. Protect your family, protect the community. Think about it. When you get vaccinated, you will be saving thousands of lives. Get vaccinated now. Thank you. I'm a member. Are you?
I got mine. How about you?
Happy to be fully vaccinated. What about you?
I'm helping you and me.
Let's get back
do
to
the
normal.
same. Vaccinate.
I am a member. Are you?
Hey, ya vacúnate. Okay?
My vaccination record card.
I am vaccinated.
I'm proud to be a member too. And you?
Yo ya me vacuné, ahora te toca a ti. Vacúnate.
I got my COVID shot. Did you?
All you have to do is get vaccinated.
A vacunarnos todos.
Don't fight anymore. Get vaccinated.
I did it. Are you?
¿Y tú?
I am a member. Are you?
I got my vaccine. How about you?
Be dramatic. Just be safe.
I'm a member. Are you?
Ya me vacuné.
¿Y tú?
Yes, Mom. ¿Y Lucy?
You want a good advice?
I got it.
Get the vaccine.
Will you?
Protect yourself and your family.
Join the 131 million people already fully vaccinated.
Get vaccinated today.
We're from the club. Are you?
I'm a member. Are you? As I said before, this year Draw Academy celebrates its 20th birthday. We have a list here of people who have been with us for 10, 15 or 20 years, and I want to recognize. I cannot give it to you now, but this is the trophy that you were receiving, and this is given to the following people. First of all, and I blame the COVID-19 era, I totally forgot, on 2019, Bedelia Tejeda. Bedelia is our art teacher, one of the best we ever have, and I want to congratulate you and thank you. Then we have three other people. Lorianne. Lorianne has been the teacher everywhere. She was a pre-K, K, first, second. For some reason, skipped third grade. She was a 4th, 5th teacher, and now is a 6th, 7th. Lori, we love you. We want you everywhere. You're great. We have Estela Castro. She was at first one of the mother of 3 of our beautiful student girls. She has been also for 10 years one of our best teacher aides. Thank you, Estela. Maria Olvera, she's one of the faces that you first see in the morning. She's greeting the students, greeting parents, and she is one of the most valuable people here in the school as well. Thank you, Maria. And now I would like to jump to 15 years. 15 years working with the Academy and helping us bring this to what it is today. Mr. Mario Ambris, pre-K teacher. He's a clown, but we love him, and also celebrating 15 years. And Miss Rosario Charito Goto, one of the best K teachers I ever seen in my life. And also, thank you for this 15 years. And now, for the big prize. As I said, the school has been offered for 20 years. I'm the only survivor of the first month. But then we have 3 people that have been with us all those 20 years. One is Miss Sherry Davis, our beloved special education teacher, counselor, mentor, the one to thank for everything that you receive as teacher appreciation, and my best friend. Sherry Davis, thank you for everything you do. And Yvonne Santos. Yvonne has been with us from day one, fueling this school. She does everything related to registration, attendance, and everything that brings the school to function. So thank you, and thank also for keeping me on my toes. She's the one chasing me. You didn't sign this report, you forgot about this, you forgot about that. So thank you, and keep on doing it. I appreciate it. And finally, one that has been with us for 20 years, is a friend of mine, and has served in many capacities. And if I didn't recognize him before for the 10 or the 15 years, it's because he was at first a volunteer, then he was a board member, then he was a part-time after-hours teacher, and then finally I was able to bring him on board. My friend Roberto Aramayo, I count on you every single day, so you're gonna receive a recognition for 20 years that you deserve. Thank you, keep it up, see you in 30, hopefully, and thanks for everything you do daily. For the past year and a half, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we had to endure unique experiences. Among those, 2 of our team members suffered this illness. They had to be hospitalized and are now in a long recovery and very slow. But some of our students and families pay the ultimate price. One of those, and probably the loss that touches us the most, is the passing of our former student, Jose Diaz. I remember him as a gentle bear. He was always a big kid with a silly smile. If he was ever in trouble, and he was sometimes, I can still see him in my office. He will be apologetic and kind of clueless about what situation he has got into. It is funny that all of us remember him as Jose Diaz. He was never Jose or Mr. Diaz. He will always be remembered as Jose Diaz, always smiling and everyone's friend. Jose was by far not the fastest runner, but he was always there. He never missed a running event and was continuously trying his best. A few years later, he came back to draw, this time as a parent. Out of his 4 children, he enrolled his oldest ones, Genesis and Adrian, both as sweet and always sharing a smile and a hug as I evoked Jose Diaz. A few weeks ago, Adrian came by the school holding a plush bear. Still smiling and silent, he gave it to me. Without saying a word, he pushed his belly pressing a button, and I heard a recording of Jose's voice with a message of love to his son. He was not just the good kid we remember, but also a great parent. We lost a good one, and Jose Diaz will always be remembered by all of those touched by his gentle, mild, and warm character. Godspeed, Jose. We'll miss you.
I want to remember one of my first students at Draw Academy. He was my student during 2 years, 4th and 5th grade. And the best story I remember is when I did his home visit. He was waiting for me in the balcony of his apartment, very well dressed, with a very nice dress, yellow, green and red, a perfect hairstyle. And he ran downstairs and walked me to his apartment, where Dad and Mom were waiting for me with juices, cookies. We had a very nice conversation. He was so happy and excited. And it was one of the best moments I spent with him. And then, a couple of years ago, he was in my office talking about one of his kids. I couldn't believe it. It was so emotional. I love that, and he will be always in my heart.
The last time I saw Jose, I was on traffic control duty during dismissal. He was driving a red pickup truck, wearing his usual oversized black tee, and his signature Jose Diaz smile. He was always enthusiastically waving at me as he passed me by, and I remember thinking just how fast time flies. When I met him, I was one of the small kids, and he was one of the big kids at Draw. For years, Jose and I frequented this very stage for our end-of-the-year plays and traveled together for school running team. With a total of 350 students, it was impossible not to become friends with everybody. He was goofy, chatty, and always a lot of fun to be around. I will always remember him as the big bear he was. The big kid that always had a pencil on his right ear, and the person that radiated warmth and kindness. He was everybody's friend, and just like his children are now, will always be part of the Draw family.
Dear parents, students, and teachers, when a school year ends, I normally feel the obligation of looking back to see what worked, to see what could have been improved, what we learned from the past. We can only do that. We can learn from the past, we can act on the present, and we can plan for the future. More than ever, this school year needs such a reflection. We can look back, cry for what we lost, or we can look back and learn something. I can't help to see the suffering of others. I can't help to learn what we can do to improve ourselves and the lives of others. But mainly we have to learn from those lessons. Our youth lost many things: memories, friends, social learning, and then many experiences that will forge their character. But then also from those losses, they can strengthen their character. They can look at life with a different appreciation. We can all see how we acted, how we cared for others. While some people retracted and somehow selfishly took care of just for themselves, while some others cowered in front of the situation that couldn't be handled, others took the reins, looked at the situation, and decided what to do. We learn from ourselves. We learn from our strengths and our weaknesses. And in some cases, we can honestly say that we gave our best. This dark stage of our life is leaving us an invitation to do that learning. We all lost something, but the learning is ours to keep. As such, I want everybody to reflect on this time, not with sadness, but as we read this page of the book of our history, to realize what we are, what we learn. And then, as with every lesson in life, we can simply become better prepared to change the things in which we have power, and to accept those that we cannot. I want this reflection to serve a purpose. Whatever summarizes the lessons of this year, that the Learner's Creed our students recite daily before working, I am asking our students to read again, to believe in themselves, to believe in what they can do to become better, and to learn, to put in life the lessons from this time. For years, we have asked our children in school to recite that creed in the morning, and in the afternoon, at the end of the day, to reflect those things that were under their power to fulfill the objectives in the morning. Now that we are rapidly and hopefully facing the dawn of a new day, away from this pandemic, this will definitely be a sad page of our book, but it also can be a valuable lesson from which we can understand the best and the worst of ourselves. Let's capitalize on that experience. Let's make our life and the life of others better. That's my desire for the new days of this life that we're facing. That's my desire for our children, that they will learn and they will become, out of this, stronger in soul and in character. That they will appreciate life in a better form, facing adversity in a better manner. And because of that, I need from every single person that is walking this road with us to believe in the school, to believe in themselves, to believe in what we are trying to do here. That in the midst of all this confusion, we learn to keep providing our best, to give our untiring efforts to simply improve the life of a child. Thank you, take care, and I will see you in August.